Hey there, Lindsay Norman here. Today's topic is how do I know if I am in the right business model and comp plan for me? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a couple of questions to help kind of guide you through maybe a path towards clarity of what could be a great fit for you. The first thing I want to do is actually explain some of the differences between direct sales and network marketing. While there is crossover, both of them are going to be a direct to consumer type of business. There's definitely differences in how business models and comp plans are set up in both of those two separate types of businesses. So direct sales in general is very product focused in terms of how the comp plan pays out. So network marketing, you're also going to get a product focus, but there's going to be a little bit of a difference in how that comp plan pays out. So what I mean by this, let's go back to direct sales. With direct sales, when you sell a product, the company is going to make sure that you get paid out extensively and well. That's where they're going to put a lot of their funds, is that selling of that product by you. So that's how you're going to see the comp plan set up. Generally, what that can lead to, though, as you build a business over time, perhaps as you bring in more builders and sharers and consultants and advocates, like as you're bringing on people who want to do the business a little bit or a lot, when you're in direct sales, you're going to notice that the comp plan is not going to be as robust if you are wanting to really build a business with and through other builders. So because it directs a lot of its finances towards you selling that product. So what that ends up leading to in the long run is continuing to need to sell that product to make up financially for what you want to be making with your business. Whereas when you shift over to network marketing, you definitely want to have a strong product as well, because you are selling a product, you want a good product. But the way companies generally in network marketing allocate finances is, yes, a little bit to the product and you selling that product, but they really reward the behavior of bringing in builders and sharers. So if you're looking to build a business over time that is through, with and through others, they really heavily reward that financially. So those are just some two general differences between the two. Now, does that mean you can't build a direct sales business that is financially viable and helpful for your family? Absolutely, you can. But in general, those comp plans do not pay out for that skill set in the same type of way that a network marketing company does. So the question for you then becomes, do I really want to be mainly product focused and not worry about like growing with others and building others and having others along the ride with me? Do I really just want to say, hey, this is really up to me, I really want to just share this product that I love? That is great. That's really a direct sales fit. If you're like, yes, I want a strong product, but I also want to like see what I can make financially. Like, I really want to go for this. I want to build a business. I want to help others build a business. It's more of a multiplication mindset, if you will. Now, you can certainly have a multiplication mindset in direct sales, but you will not get paid out the same way as you will in network marketing. Network marketing generally has a comp plan that is set up that rewards people who are building a business. So those are some definite differences there. And that's where you'll want to ask the question, what do I want? Do I want to build a business with and through others with a strong product? Or would I really just want to focus on selling and maybe bringing in some casual builders along the way and make some additional income? And that can be nice too. So I think it really comes down to what your preference is. Now, one of the things that was important to me is I wanted to get paid for bringing in builders. I wanted to get paid for developing leaders. And so generally, again, this is where I would actually say my tip number 2. So tip number 1 is knowing, are you more of a direct sales channel or a network marketing channel? My second tip is going to be, do you understand, if you are in a current company, do you understand their comp plan? Do you know how they pay out? So if you're like, I want to build a business with and through others, does your comp plan reward that behavior? That's what you need to find out. That's why it's so important for you to understand your comp plan and your business model and how your company pays out. Okay. Let's also look at, okay, I talked a little bit about the product, but as you're looking at how do I know if I'm in the right business model, the right comp plan, you also want to look at the product. The product that you share needs to be something that you not only get excited about, but you want it to align with your values. So what do you care about? And the reason why this matters is because when you're sharing a product, whether you're in direct sales or network marketing, you want it to be genuine and authentic. You want to truly believe in it. And if there is any discrepancy there on your belief in your product, you're going to have a hard time building a business because people are going to know. So you want to look at, does your product align with what you personally value and get excited about? That way, when you do go and share, when you do go as you build this business, it will be built from a place of authenticity and genuineness and true care for others because it's something that you also really believe in. All right. The other thing that I like to look at is when you're trying to decide, am I in a right fit? What is the right fit if I'm just starting out? You also want to look at what kind of people does the company that I'm looking at draw. So I know when I was looking for the best fit, I went to several companies and looked at comp plans and business models, but I also looked at culture. And I felt like culture was really important because I wanted to be able to, like, I wanted to know, am I going to fit with this culture? Am I going to align with the DNA of the company? Or am I going to be an anomaly? And I think as long as you know what that is going in, that's perfectly fine. I actually ended up saying no to a company where I really liked their business model and their comp plan, but I did not fit their normal worker, their normal leader. We did not align in values. And so I was like, okay, that doesn't mean I can't find a place here. It just means what I'm going to do is it has to look different. And again, not a problem. It just means that you might have to work a little bit harder, or you might be working against the grain of what the normal culture and DNA of the company is. So you just want to know that going in. What kind of people does the company draw? And do you like to work with those kind of people? So if you're like, oh my gosh, I want to go to this company where they bring in high level people and I get challenged by that and I rise up in that and it helps me draw higher caliber people, like those are the things that you want to look at. Are those the type of people who you want to be building businesses with, who you want to be collaborating with? Those are all keys. All right. And then the last thing that I like to look at as it relates to business models and comp plans is, what do you want out of it in the long run? And so I know a lot of people start a direct sales business because they just love a product. But when they begin to actually build a business and start to look at things more with a business mind instead of just sharing a product mind, they start to ask themselves, this is what you want to be asking yourself. If I keep doing what I'm doing, does this afford me financial freedom and time freedom in the long run? And anybody can look at a comp plan and be like, oh yeah, look at what you can make. That would be financial freedom. The big question though is anybody doing it? Are there people, more than just a handful, who have built a business, who have time and financial freedom? You want to know, is this a norm in a company? If I'm going to put in time and energy and my talent and really give this my all to build something for my family and myself and my legacy over time, do I get the reward of the financial piece and the time piece in the end? And can that be seen from current results of the company? So those are some things that I would have you look at as you're looking at, am I in the right business model comp plan for me? Or if you're at the beginning stages and you're trying to figure out, is network marketing for me? Is direct sales for me? How do I know what is best? These are simply a few. We could go down many different roads of these, but these are just a few things for you to consider today. Hopefully that brought you just a little bit more clarity on your journey. All right, have a great day.